Assalamu alaikum, this is Brother Bilal. I'm at Brother Craig Muhammad's house. Right now what you're seeing is a picture of his degree that he received from Coppin State University. I'm here with his family. As you can see, we're setting up. You see his whole family.
Stop. Don't tell me it's hard. Don't tell me it's hard.
Good, yeah. I'm glad she came in something. That's good. Hi, man. Okay, we can begin. Open up with your statement, yes.
Okay.
Introduce yourself. Let them know who you are first.
Okay. I would like to introduce you to my son, Craig Muhammad. Although he has been incarcerated since 1983, much of that time has been spent on self-improvement, both mentally and morally. In 1989, he received a Bachelor of Science from what is now Coppin State University in Applied Psychology. In 1995, he assisted in developing and coordinating a media and community forum day. In 2002, he was contributing author of Paper Thin, Soul Deep, a collection of essays and journal entries of African American men. In 2004 to 2006, he assisted in planning stages and development of curriculum for family literacy at the Maryland House of Correction. In 2006, he co-founded Families and Communities Empower People at Maryland House of Correction. In 2011, he coordinated Victims Awareness Seminar at Roxbury Correctional Institution. In 2013, he was the author of Jericho to Jerusalem, a book dealing with youth, street organization, and community development. He continues to work tirelessly on key solutions to crime, violence, and recidivism. If this doesn't warrant an opportunity to re-enter society, then an argument the Department of Corrections makes concerning rehabilitation is only lip service.
That's very good. Now, can I ask everyone to introduce himself and state what your relationship is with Brother Craig? We can start with you on this side.
I'm Carmen Vita Abdulaziz,
yes.
And Craig is my brother.
Yes.
He's a brother, but he's so much more than that. He's a friend. He's a confidant. But more importantly, he's been an inspiration, I think, in my life. And my dealing with my kids, and raising my kids.
Yes.
He has set an example that any young man, I think, could take and learn from and be an asset to society, I'll say.
Okay.
I admire him. I admire his strength. I admire his determination. I've seen him do a 360-degree turnabout. I've never seen him not take blame for his shortcomings. I've seen him work tirelessly to correct those wrongs. I've seen him grow as a brother. I've seen him grow as an uncle. I've seen him grow as a son. I think that if he had the opportunity to re-enter into society, that he would save so many young men who are in need of such leadership. And to sincerely want to do that speaks volumes. I have 4 sons. And if they had to choose a hero, it would definitely be their Uncle Craig.
Yes, that's powerful.
Would definitely be their Uncle Craig. He's transformed. He's leaps and bounds that he's made. I've seen my brother go from thug life to an intellectual, to a problem solver, to someone who has found, I think, his mission in life. And you have those of us with our quote-unquote freedom, and we still haven't gotten it. So I've seen him transcend the physical enslavement, so to speak, of prison life.
Yes.
And I've seen him elevate his mind to levels that maybe would not have happened if he had not gone this path.
Yes.
So I definitely think that if anyone is deserving of an opportunity to better society, I couldn't think of anyone more deserving of such an opportunity.
Okay. I'm really good. Would you like to little sis?
Okay.
State your name.
My name is Jenna Santalagi, and Craig is my uncle.
Yes.
Kind of touching off of a point that she made, is given the opportunity to re-enter society. I believe that he would make a difference not only in the lives of many young men, but also young women as well. Young women also need a powerful male figure to allow them to respect themselves, which he has done for me. He's given me the intellect, and he's helped me to understand my worth and to understand the fact that I have to first respect myself in order for anybody else to respect me. And he taught me such powerful lessons that I feel as though he would be beneficial to many young women as well. Not just young men, but young men maybe more than young women. Because young men need a hands-on, someone who has had that experience. Someone who can actually, relate and to show them what it's like to be in both sides of society.
Okay. Good. Okay. Would you like to?
My name is Sandra Abdul-Aziz, and I am Craig's mom.
Okay.
To me, Craig has definitely been, he's been an uncle, a role model, he's been a friend, and he's kind of been a mentor. Craig has always been there for us, no matter what we were going through. He's always been the one to give us advice on certain things, Craig, he comes from a different perspective, Craig has kind of been like, he's kind of like an inspiration to a degree.
Okay.
Like, going through school and all, he's probably been one of our greatest supporters, and it kind of made it easier going through school, knowing that like we had that motivation or that encouragement.
Okay.
So Craig has definitely, I think he plays a major role in our lives. So
that's inspiring. It sounds like he has inspired several generations and generations to come. So, Sister Baraka, let me ask you something. Could you tell me how was Craig as a child? I mean, because no one is just born, to enter into a prison, other than the designs that are just out there. So how was he as a child growing up?
Okay, as a child growing up, Craig was educated in the Catholic school system.
Okay.
Really, his problems didn't start until he entered the public school system.
Right,
And that could no
interesting.
longer afford Catholic school for him.
Yes.
He was a very caring child. He was very, very helpful. He would help you when no one else would. He was always extremely close to his mother. Very respectful. Has never, ever even raised his voice to me.
Yes, mark of a man.
Yes.
Yes, true mark of a man. So, would anyone like to express how they would feel if Craig had the opportunity to walk through that door tomorrow, even if it was tomorrow? What would be the feeling if you could describe it before it actually happened?
Joy.
You know, it would be an answer to a prayer. And that's a prayer that I make, and I make consistently.
Yes.
So it would be the power of, I think, God manifest.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So.
That's good. Anybody else wanna?
I mean, it's definitely. I don't think that words could describe a feeling that I would have if I was actually seeing him walk through the door. Like, it's one thing having him, like, it's amazing having him, like, his support and all now. So it's like to have him actually be here with us and just be like,
That's good. Because I heard mentioned, I think it was mentioned several times, how Craig's present circumstance that brought him to prison, how he had influenced so many men, and if he had opportunity to be home, how he would continue to have this influence because his experience qualified him more than any PhD professor in psychology, criminology, because he had the actual experience.
I have had so many inmates that he has come in contact with, young boys who have come home and who have called me, even from out of state, to tell me what a positive impact he's had on their lives. Okay,
that's good. And the impact will continue because I myself am one who came in contact with him, who have benefited from him, you know, in his wisdom, you know, and he had a lot of wisdom from what he has learned, and not just from being in prison. I'm talking about what he has received from family, because you can't replace family, and I don't see nobody being much of anything without it, you know, even if it's just people that you come in contact with. Right. And this family have always shown to support, because I can see it days where, you know, he just don't have those moments when he's down, you know. He had those moments where he can always rely on, you know, his mom, his sister, you know, his nieces and his nephews, and he's always saying good things about them, you know. So that connection is very obvious right here, you know. Right. I'm hoping and I'm praying that, you know, with it don't matter what governor is in office, Democratic or Republic, you know, that's really not a real issue. But I'm hoping that we could probably secure a pardon for him, because he more than deserve another opportunity. He spent too much time in prison. I mean, this is turning into a punishment, and his sentence was not for punishment. Even though it says a life sentence, it was not designed for him to be punished. Right. You know, and it's just ridiculous right now. You know, and I'm glad that his family is 100, 200, 1,000% behind him, and I would like to even try to get out here and talk to some of these neighbors in the community, because I see his impact out here. Yeah. I really do. I talk to people, you know, friends from his childhood that's not in the work that he does, but they have always expressed that kind of, you know, love and that big brother feel from him. And when you got a man that can do that and influence people in the community, and he's 30 years removed from them, 3 decades removed from them, that says that this is a man that deserves his freedom. Absolutely. You know. Anyone like to make a closing comment or all of y'all if y'all would like.
Well, I guess in closing, I would just like to say that I sincerely hope that I'm 78 years old. I sincerely hope that I see Craig come through my door before I leave this world.
Yes. I'll praise you to it. Yes. And that would be a